right, it's been a while since we recorded. We are a bit tired because we went to a lake yesterday, Lake Okutama. It was really, really nice. So I thought today's actually the first day I'm walking out without my blue jacket. I call it blue, some people call it green. It's teal, turquoise, but I feel like it's a good day to go out because it's warmer. 70 degrees Fahrenheit, right about. And we're heading to the river. It's the Arakawa River, where we had a really nice bike ride at some point to Kasai Rinkai Park. One of my favorite experiences in Japan from last year in Tokyo. So we're just heading there right now. And this area seems to have like a nice temple, but there were I think this is like one of those temples where it's mainly for, I guess, graveyard stuff, I guess. I don't know how to say it properly, but I don't want to like film it, but it does look nice. The river is close by. We wanted to do this mainly because I feel like we haven't recorded at all in a long time. And from last year, which wasn't too far ago, I feel like it's one thing that I really enjoy overall, is just talking to the camera. And I don't want to lose that, I guess. It's primarily because I've been thinking a lot about how I want to upgrade my content, but recently, in this month of February, it's almost over. It's kind of crazy. February is such a short month, but there's, I think, 10 more days right about for February, and maybe less than that, like 6 days, because today's February 22nd, I think. And I just been not uploading on my second channel. I'll upload this one pretty quickly, but I just feel like I've been making videos where I'm not really happy with it. And when I was doing the challenge last year, let's show you guys the view real quick. If I remember how to use this thing. Come on, turn around. Okay. But yeah, last year, filming every day was something that I told myself I would do for a challenge. So it was like, oh, I have to. Like, for the challenge, I must do it. So it wasn't a question. And I found it fun because I recorded myself, no matter how it went, I uploaded it. But now that I have more, I guess, freedom in a way, where I'm not restricted, I'm not telling myself I have to post, a part of me isn't doing it. And I find that so ironic in a way. It's like the freedom. That's what I want to make my videos better, supposedly, is actually also what makes me not post. But this is nice out here. Just chilling. Around the river. Wonder if I can get closer, but this spot already is quite nice. That guy's running fast. Okay, let's see. But for this one, I'm gonna upload it no matter what. Probably uncut like I used to. I think one of the biggest things that's been holding me back is just editing. Like telling myself that I do wanna improve the videos so that I end up editing and then it takes forever for it to get out there. And I just, after reviewing it, I don't even like it, so I don't put it out there. So I think what I'm gonna do actually, because this is my second channel, is try to maintain this freedom of quality almost, where it doesn't necessarily have to be like an amazing video for me to upload it. It's just a video that I feel I want to create because just pure expression, just making it for the sake of myself, enjoying it and talking about just progress. So my website has finally been uploaded. or it's public now, or updated, I should say, because technically I've always had a website since like 2018. It just served very little purpose other than to perhaps highlight a few online courses that I created in the past. But other than that, now I have like a different purpose, which is to try and find clients who are interested in making video and audio related projects that I have experience in. So for instance, for Skillshare, I've created a lot of online courses. I'm a top teacher there. So I'm used to the process of like, okay, how do I structure a course? And how do I, the elements of film and making sure that the quality is good for the video and also audio. There's just a lot that goes into it that I've had a lot of experience with and I feel like I can help others with. Same with audio. Last year I finished my audiobook and published it. So this area seems like a public area where you can do sports, like a baseball field actually. So let's take a look around and walk around. But finishing that audiobook took a lot of work, took a lot of learning, understanding the platform of Amazon and Audible as well. It's not like extremely difficult, but it is kind of it is a big project regardless to start from anew and just like learn everything on your own, which is what I had to do. And I feel like what I offer is basically my knowledge and my experience, and I can help with consultation. I can help with making the process a lot easier, especially since I've made so many mistakes and like the audiobook stuff took so long and it did not need to take that long. But that's, I'm not trying to pitch my offer or anything. That's just like an update of what I've been up to. I've been working on that website and now it's basically ready. Not all the way because I still need to make a video detailing projects that I've worked on, and looks like I accidentally cut. I am really out of practice, holy crap. This device, this gimbal is a little bit annoying and conspicuous. Anyways, I was looking here and it looks really nice. You can see that because it's winter, it's a bit lower tide. But I like this spot a lot. Like this river is one of my favorites just because of the memories. Wow. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that I'm tired through my voice, and it's not like I want to make this while I'm tired, but I figured I'm gonna be tired all day, and today's a holiday, the Emperor's birthday, and we don't have school, so once school happens again, I feel like it's gonna be just mainly work. But let's just walk that way to see if we can find an area. You know what, let's walk the other way, because that way is towards areas I know, and that way is towards areas I don't know. And lately I've been feeling like I want to explore more. I've been thinking of the concept of adventures, especially since I decided to take a break today from things, and I watched Diary of a CEO podcast. It's not like bad to watch it because I feel like I get inspired whenever I watch it, especially if it's the right people. And I think the guy's name was Paul something, I can't remember, but he's, based on the podcast, he's a guy that helps with maintaining the Amazon rainforest. And I just really, really enjoyed his story and what he does. And I feel very inspired by him. And what he basically said was when he was younger, he basically went on an adventure to the Amazon rainforest and learned a lot of things, experienced a lot of things. And there he found his purpose, which was to start like really help with conserving it and making sure that the people weren't destroying the Amazon rainforest and everything. I'm butchering the story, but basically the process was go on a grand adventure, find purpose, and from then on, just really try hard at making it happen through a lot of hard work and just continuous experience until you finally get there. And that really resonated with me because I do feel like my adventure is here in Japan, like when I first got out of California and just got here. But a part of me feels also that I'm, like this time around, I haven't really done too many adventures. My previous experiences, for sure, I went out a lot, I experienced a lot of things, and it's not just, obviously, adventure. Like, there needs to be mini goals along the way. Like, you can't just go out all the time and expect your purpose to show up, but I do feel like as long as we do have these mini goals, we will keep trying and challenging ourselves to do things, and eventually we will find a more and more solid purpose. I mean, it's not like I don't have any purpose right now. I feel like my purpose as of this moment is to challenge myself and continue to grow and learn as a person and gain alignment with, I like to call it lucidity, where it's alignment of the body, mind, soul. And I also include reality. So just a process of trying to align those 4 things, where the breakdown is simply the mind is how you think, what your mood is, and your body is your physical actions, so your execution. And then your soul is your deepest desires. Like, alignment with those things means you are doing the things that you really want to do, and then that you're executing on the things that you really want as well. And then you're thinking about the things, you're organized about the things, and it's part of your daily structure, basically, your plans, your organizer, your schedule. And then the 4th thing is reality, where, of course, whatever you want, it has to be realistic. It has to be realistic in the sense that it has potential to happen and that, like, you have the ability to get there. So not necessarily like it has to be a small goal or anything. You can see the water more clearly here. Oh, this thing looks kind of shaky though. Oh gosh. There's a little bit of a shore right there. I don't want to get people in my shot. This thing's so hard to control. Okay, yeah, there's a shore right there that we can stand on maybe later. And then, oh, there might be one on the other side, so let's head towards that one. But yeah, I would love to introduce these things with my actual performance voice, where I sound excited about it versus just dead about it. But yeah, right now I'm just not energetic. I just feel like I want to talk how I normally talk. Anyways, that's my current goal. I know it's very selfish. It's very like focused on myself, but in the end of the day, you can sum it down to like one thing, which is self-mastery and just this mission to gain a lot of control over myself, to show myself that I'm capable, that I can grow, become a stronger person, a better person. Self-actualization, I suppose. And I think that after I reach a certain point, this looks walkable, I'll do it. But after a certain point of continuously reaching that point, like getting closer to that point, I don't think it'll ever end. I think it'll be a constant fight, a constant I don't want to make it sound like it's all work, but it definitely will be a process that takes work and that takes energy and effort and direction. So because of that, or because of like this being my goal, a lot of what I'm doing now is just recording myself and my thoughts and just the journey of becoming a more self-actualized person. And most of the time that just, oh, how do I get past this one? Okay, so there's I guess I just move everything up. I mean, it's flexible, so it should be okay. Yeah, that wasn't that hard. I just overthought it. But the journey mainly is to... Sorry, I'm so distracted right now by these things. Is to accomplish a few goals of mine. So oftentimes when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I would say, hey, this is one of my goals. I want to do this, I want to do that. Learn how to flare. And I would work on it, but more often than not, I would also like not work on some other goals. Like, I think it was like 50-50. But as I kept growing older, the more I stated a goal, the more I felt like I really wanted to actually accomplish it. So a lot of the process has really been, how do I accomplish my goals? And the more I ask myself that question, the more I experience it, the more I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. That's why I decided to do the whole website building thing, because it is advice I heard to build a website and to have like options for consultations, to learn what people need help with before creating a course. But I'm also learning that like there are things that I know that I'm not doing or optimizing. Like for instance, I should focus on a niche probably, like helping others with voiceover, for instance, because I do freelance for voiceover and I feel like I've done it for a good amount of time, to the point where I know I can help others if they are interested in it, especially beginners. So if I built my website around that or consultation around that, it's probably better than making it so broad and saying video and audio. But I also want to try this thing where I offer help for people for audiobooks and online courses as well. It's just a lot of things that I want to do. And if it doesn't work, if the general doesn't work, I'll keep experimenting and trying different things. You can see the sky tree. I'll try to zoom in on it. Maybe past this building. Yeah, that looks better right there. Yeah, sky tree. There are a lot of bugs, holy crap. Anyways, I don't like talking, or these days I try not to talk as much about my goals. I'd rather talk about like what I've accomplished so far. But it is good once in a while to at least like say, this is the broader mission. but it might be too broad. Let's go ahead and talk about a few specific things. So now that I'm done with the website, I want to catch up with a lot of the projects that I've already completed. So make a video about learning 300 kanji in 30 days, make a video about the audiobook project for my main channel. And looks like we've met the end of the road here. So I think we're gonna head back. Yeah, let's just head back. This was a nice walk. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, just getting some previous projects done. I really wanted to do that. I know it's not going to help me with the income goal. Like, the big project of this year is to make 5K a month from my creative work. It's just, and honestly, with language school going on, I'm literally working, I don't know, like 2 hours a day. So it's very little for the creative stuff. It's like definitely less than 4. Like, I think it averages to 2 hours, which is like abysmal, because I feel like I'm not waking up on time. I mentioned this as a problem before, but I tend to stay up later these days. I'm gonna try my best to fix it though. And then from there, other than the creative goal, I feel like making the videos is also still part of the creative goal, because if I make the audiobook creation process video on my main channel, such a terrible title, but once I make that video, it'll help with attracting clients in some way. So that means it helps serve like as part of the funnel. Because that's one of the things that I need to do more of, is make videos where people can actually buy my products or services. Otherwise, people won't know that it exists. I've learned that a long time ago because of my video that has over 1 million views, the whole whiteboard animation one. I've gotten clients from that video. That single video has gotten me over like 20 clients and over maybe like 30 to 40 requests about whiteboard animations. That's not like an insane amount, but like, considering in that video I didn't even mention anything about my services. I just had my website down below and I didn't even tell people to check out my website. So I understand that that's how it works, and that I should be making videos that are directed towards my avatar or audience or clients, targeted prospective clients. Which, like I said, I will be doing. But it's also just, sometimes I want to make things for fun. I love the aspect of creating things that are meaningful and that I feel passionate about, but at the same time, I like creating for fun. So there are a lot of projects that I've started already. Like I said earlier, I don't like talking about projects or things that I want to do, but I don't mind talking about it if I'm already engaged in it, or I'm like right about to engage in it. So right now we're working on a short form content and a long form video at the end where we just rank all the food items. Like, we're going to a store, it's called Nakao or Nakao, and it's like this udon, oyakodon place, almost like Japan's fast food type of restaurant, but it's more so, it's not actual fast food, it's like Japanese food, but very cheap. And I really enjoy, I like Nakao a lot. I feel like it's one of my favorite places to eat at. I eat at it all the time. So I thought to myself, why not try every single menu item and make a video about it where I rank every single one of them. So I just started. I I haven't made the videos yet, but I've recorded, I think, me eating like 15 different menu items, not all at the same time, like different days. So yeah, I need to edit that, but I like this challenge. It's really fun, where it's literally just eating different, exploring. It's exploring. It's part of the thing that I really want to do more of, which is exploring. But in a different sense, instead of a place, it's just food. But exploring food is also really fun, in my opinion. And I feel like most people don't do that. They kind of just go to this, you know, even if someone is a frequent at a restaurant, they probably order very similar things all the time. I also started doing that for McDonald's, but after the first video, I was literally like, I can't do this. I feel like I'm gonna die if I actually try to eat everything on the McDonald's food menu, because it gave me a stomachache, the buy Big Mac. But if I do it like once a month or once or twice a month, I think it should be okay. Like, still, I haven't eaten McDonald's after that moment. It's been almost a month, I think. I think it's been over a month. And then I was like, okay, let's do it for Macau instead, because I much prefer that, even though it will get less views for sure. But I filmed a video with my friend where we're trying a special item on McDonald's menu, but because of my lack of editing, or my statement of, okay, I need to get this website thing done, or out there, where as of this moment, you can hire me actually through my website. So as long as I have that, I can now work on some other projects. So it just took me super long to get it done because of language school, because of just social life as well. And yeah, and honestly, I've been suboptimal. So I feel like I'm not working at my potential whatsoever. And sometimes it's mainly because like the website stuff, I'm not good at that. I don't do that often. I've made maybe 3 or 4 different websites in my life where it was, you know, it's my website and I'm just renovating it, but it's not like something I'm used to doing or something that I enjoy doing. So it was a process, and whenever it's something that's so unknown, you take longer. It just feels like half of the time spent is you trying to figure out like what the hell to do. And I hate that sometimes. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I hate it. Because for the website thing, I'm like, I really don't care that much about like how to design a website or like how this process works. I just want it done. So for that, I'm like, I hate it. But if it's a process that I enjoy or like a skill I want to gain or get better at, then I usually enjoy it. Like for instance, voiceover stuff, like, or even editing audio. I feel like I enjoy understanding more and learning more because it means that I'm improving a skill that I use, that I like using. But yeah, the whole website thing, it's not fully over and I still need to continue to upgrade it, but I don't like it. It's not one of the things that I enjoy at all. So something to think about. I think, you know, once we start earning money, using that money to actually pay others to help with redesigning the website to get more clients is a good idea. Like from now on, other than, you know, the money I make to survive, plus money I make to, I also want to like help my mom out, like just continuously give her a certain amount. I make that more and more as we keep earning. But other than those 2 things, as long as we can survive and do that, I feel like we're pretty good. We can use the rest of the money to like basically improve things. I feel like we already have a decent amount of savings, so it's fine. I don't need to like keep saving. I should spend it to improve my stuff and my business and whatnot. At least that's what everyone says you should do, and I feel like I should listen. So that's been what's on my mind lately. Yeah, now that I'm just done with that first part of the website, I feel free. I feel like I want to work on these other projects because I've been putting them back and holding back on like working on them for such a long time. And I really want to get some of them done because it does not feel good to have like a project just sit there for such a long time. It feels like it's a weird type of pain, and it makes you kind of slow too, because like you want to do it, but you can't do it because you have to do something else first, and that something else is just something you don't really enjoy doing. But let's not talk in circles. So yeah, we're just gonna get a lot of projects done, things that we've started working on, things that we've already finished working on and just need to make videos for. And in the meantime, because our main goal, like I said, is the income stuff, we will continue to work on the website and also create those videos to get people to get to our website so that I can actually do the whole consultation thingy. And I've also done it before for the consultation stuff. I did it through like a different platform, but I'd rather do it from my website. So it's not like I don't have any experience whatsoever. And then our second goal, our side quest, which is almost like our main quest. We should just consider it a main quest at this point. Getting fluent in Japanese. It's going to be a long quest for sure, but because of language school, and I'm going to release the video. I'm going to release some of my past videos. I don't like them very much, but I feel like I might as well just release them and stop this whole like perfectionist tendency that I'm heading towards. I'd rather just keep things free. And you know, my videos that are well edited or better edited, I will just why is it flashing green? Okay, we're still live, we're still good. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Like, I'm just gonna have some videos that are better and some videos where I just kind of talk like this. I should not focus much on the second channel. There's just this natural tendency to always want to optimize and make it so that it's like high quality or whatever. But I'm gonna fight that tendency. I'm gonna do the opposite for the sake of time. If I ever do get an editor, for sure I feel like we can make these better, but right now I just can't. I gotta focus on the main mission at hand. So, well, actually, to be honest, if I made more videos about just Japanese, like really helpful videos of learning Japanese, I think that would help with the income goal as well, because I can just get people to check out my audiobook. And, you know, I did work really hard on that audiobook, and I do want people to use it, and I do feel like it will be useful. So it's kind of what I should be doing. It's what I told myself I would do like 6 months ago. Sorry, I gotta get going on that. It's another project on the list. And I'm starting to think of fun ideas that I think will be good videos overall for learning Japanese. Like, I really want it to be useful in the sense that, like, you're not just learning for JLPT. I mean, that's what I'm learning for as of this moment, and I will make videos related to that probably, but I just feel like I'd rather have more than that and more practical learning things. Like, yeah, you guys will see. I have it written down. But things are a little slow, and I sort of expected them to be slow. It's kind of the process. We just gotta keep going, keep working on it. I think we'll eventually get there. The sunset is pretty beautiful overall. But that's basically the update. I'm not gonna give my videos, these types of videos, any fancy titles or whatsoever. I just feel like I like talking, and these are sort of the update videos that I should be making weekly. And I'm gonna try to do that from now on. Just one video like this weekly. And it doesn't have to be about anything necessarily. Just hit record and talk and update. Because this is part of the journey. It's part of just struggling, I guess. Sometimes you don't know exactly what you want to say or do. You just keep going through it. And eventually you come up with something. But yeah, for now, let's just do these weekly updates. And they're mostly going to be about the goals, right? Fluency for Japanese, as well as my projects my creative projects for making an income. Those are the two main things. Plus, my own personal journey of trying my best to stay aligned, mind, body, soul, and reality, to achieve what I call lucidity. But yeah, for now, I'll close off here, and hopefully you guys will see more videos with just all of the things that I have been mentioning, especially the short form stuff. I just think that would be really fun to get out there. Okay, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.